Okay, are we rolling? Yes, we are rolling! Hi everyone, it's Kaz here and welcome to the GoFundMe page for my hashtag #AusAdventure. As many of you know, back in November at Society Conference I won a scholarship to study vocals and worship leading at C3 College in sunny Sydney, Australia. Even though it's been 2 months, it still hasn't really sunk in, and I just got my plane ticket, so I'm starting to apply for the visa now, so it's all just, you know, feeling a bit real. So going to Sydney is something that I prayed about and felt called to do kind of like 2-ish years ago. But I was kind of incredulous because at the time I was a grand in debt, I was halfway through my 3rd year of uni and I had no job. And I sort of was like to God, well, if you want me there, you're going to have to get me there because I ain't plucking 8,000 Australian dollars out of thin air, know what I'm saying? I kind of sat on it for a while and 2 years passed and then the opportunity to apply for this scholarship kind of came up and I was like, okay. But I can't begin to describe the pull that I felt to apply for this scholarship. I was like hearing an audible voice in my head that was saying, Kaz, you need to apply for this. And I was like, sure, what have I got to lose? So I did apply for it. I filled out the form, I submitted some audition material, and just before Society Conference I had a brief interview with Beck Quee, who's the events coordinator and manager, which was really cool. And I got my lovely friend and mentor Lucy to do a reference for me, and then conference happened and you know the rest. So the course fees, all paid for by the scholarship, but everything else is up to me. So as I said, I'm going to be in Sydney and living in Sydney is quite expensive. The places I've sort of looked at so far are about $200 per week. That's about £110 and most of them were not bills included. So it is definitely possible to get a job on a student visa, but I won't be able to get a job straight away. And in the meantime, I'd have to figure out like cost of living, food, health insurance that I've got to get because no NHS over there. And I have to get like mandatory vaccinations before I go. I have to like putting down rent and deposits on houses, you know, the works. So I'm saving up as much as I can and I will start looking for jobs like pretty much as soon as I land. But there is definitely still like a little bit of a faith gap still there, and that is where you come in. Now I cannot wait to go to Sydney. I cannot wait to come under the tutelage of Ryan Gilpin, Pringles, Ryan Smith, everyone else over at C3 Oxford Falls. But there is no doubt that Leeds and York and the UK will always be my home. So I guess in a sense this is me reaching out to you, my family, and people around me that I love to ask for some help. I'm hoping to raise about £2,000, which is just under $4,000, and this should kind of be enough to keep me stable for the first couple of months living in Sydney until I can find a job and get more of a consistent monthly income. Side note, if you do want to give me like a monthly thing instead of a one-off donation, like please get in touch, I'd love to chat to you. But this page is just to raise that bulk sum to help me put down a bond on a place to live, pay a couple months rent, sort out my health insurance, maybe get a car. I really believe this trip is a God thing. I didn't get this scholarship just by chance or on my own merits. I've totally surrendered like everything to His will, and I would encourage you to pray, and if He places it on your heart to even just give like a little bit, it would be so appreciated. I would give you the opportunity to be part of this crazy journey with me, and I'm chasing my calling, and this is big. This is really, really, really big, and I'm just so excited to see what God does with this. But yeah, that's it. So if you find it on your heart to give, you can just hit the donate button, and yeah, talk to me if you want to give like a monthly thing instead. And just like ask me anything about the trip. Like I always want to talk about it. I love talking about it. I love telling people like what it's going to be like. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. And it's just a big journey, and I'm really happy that it's happening, and I can't wait to go. Thanks so much. Love you. God bless. Bye. Mwah.